All right, chat, countdown, countdown. Refresh. Will I make it? Ban is almost here. We'll answer that question later. Will I make it? PBHL. Will I get a bar from this chat? Do we start the video off with a bar? Vicky, click your skills quicker. Quick. Quick. Okay, no bar. All right. We made it. We made it. How many seconds? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Refresh. Sariel Executioner. Berceau Dirt. Okay. And Vepar. Wow, okay. So Tetragod series is here as well. Alright. Grand, permanent, and then let's just quickly check that this is Tetragod. It is Tetragod. It is indeed Tetragod. Alright, we saw this animation in the event already. I'm going to check the event, the Grand Weapon. No spoilers. I just want to see the animations. Alright, and then you. Egg. Alright, let's see. Executioner, it is a katana. Interesting. Prowess. Supplement Dark Allies normal attack damage. Impalement. Amplify normal attack damage. It is Basara weapon. It is Basara weapon. Okay. Alright, alright. So Dark gets Basara weapon. Means you need 2? Yes. Basara I've not seen more than 2 in a grid. So yeah, max 2. Probably. Probably 2. And then... why not Sagacity? Because you have skill supplemental on your Grand Weapon. It's probably why. Alright, let's look at the character. Look at the unit. Attack, Axe, Primal, Dark. Alright. Massive dark damage to a foe. Activates Scythe of Execution. 2-turn cut to Ascending Shadows cooldown. Harbinger's Mask effect to Sariel. 800% dark damage to all foes. Death Sentence effect. Okay, he does get Death Sentence here. This is defense down that goes past the 50% cap. So it's like Gabriel Pure Flu. It's the same thing. And then this is activated on Ogi. Ascending Shadow, Umbral Refuge effect to Dark Allies. 1 effect, bonus dark damage, drain effect, buffs can't be removed. Okay, so his is just the duration, I see. 4 turns. 4 turns to spell cancel Echo and Drain. Harbinger's Mask changes to Harbinger's Scythe. And you get Mask from Ogi. Harbinger's Mask changes to Harbinger's Scythe. While Harbinger's Scythe is in effect, can't use charge attack, deal triple attacks, attack 3 times every turn, and then activate this on normal attacks, and it lasts for 1 turn. Okay, so if you have Harbinger's Mask, you can click this, and then you get triple strike. And you get auto nuke. Supplement Dark Allies damage against foes with Death Sentence effect. Okay, reduce damage taken from foes with Death Sentence. Low charge bar gain, Harbinger's Scythe effect at battle start. Wait. You just start with this? Okay, not so burst character. 20% and then the Primarch passive. Okay, you just start with this. So it's, think like Holiday Wamdus. You just start with your buff, and there is another way to get the buff. In this case, Sariel's is a little bit more harder just because you need to Ogi then to click it again. But Harbinger's Mask probably does something on its own. Probably. So yeah, if Harbinger's Mask does something on its own, let me know as well, because that's something we can't see here. But yeah, he just starts with triple strike. attack 3 times, activate this nuke 3 times, gives echo to everybody. Okay, alright. Pretty good for burst already. As for... You probably won't see him in longer full autos unless this Harbinger's Mask and Harbinger's Scythe. Oh no, unless if Harbinger's Mask does something that we're not aware of, right? But yeah. This cooldown will be like 11 turns once you upgrade it to, so it's not super duper long. I wonder if we'll see him in HL. Maybe just for like those attack X amount of times. Omens. He doesn't really provide much else other than 2 debuffs, I guess. And I'm not sure if this debuff lands on HL. Alright, Berceau. Yeah, maybe some niche usage. I don't know if it has FLB. Alright, next. Look at the character. Special Earth Primal Staff. Massive Earth damage to a foe. Bonus plane damage. 1 turn cut. Wings of the Cradle effect to Earth allies. Shield effect. While Wings of Cradle is in effect, armor effect, revitalize. Remove 1 debuff at the end of the turn. Okay. 5 turn. 3 hit Earth damage to a foe. Boost to Earth allies attack, damage cap, and multi-attack rate. When caster has 10 or more buffs, activates twice. Earth damage to all foes. Remove 1 buff. Hit to special attack. Based on number of buffs Berceau has, amplify Earth allies normal attack damage. Before attacking on a turn, Berceau was granted 5 or more buffs by other Earth allies. Ara's board effect. While this is in effect, this activates on normal attacks, boost to Earth allies triple attack rate, and bonus Earth damage. Before attacking on a turn, Berceau was granted 5 or more buffs by other Earth allies. While an ally is almost knocked out, sharp boost to Berceau's defense and substitute effect. This sort of passive has typically been used in the past to, for lack of a better term, cheese things. Not really cheese things, but like clever use of game mechanics to do stuff here. Okay, so at the very least, if you give her a bunch of buffs, she buffs everybody's things. Sarasa S3, yeah, things like that. There are activators of this. Yeah, Dao S2 is like 5 buffs, right? But it has to be on that turn. So it's not an ability or an effect that you get all the time. It's every so often you'll get this. Right? That's true. The buff might last for more than 1 turn. We don't know yet. This Raz board effect might be 3 turns, 4 turns. Who knows? I don't think it'll be super long if it is more than 1 turn. And then Wings of the Cradle to Earth allies. So just 4 buffs to everybody. And then if you already have it... No. Sorry, I misread that. So yeah, it's just this. 12 turn cooldown, 5 turn cooldown, 1 turn cut on Ogi. Wish you a good spark. Best of luck. Who's the raid up chat? Let's go have a look. There is no additional raid up. Okay. It is just these 3. Okay. This is obviously a dark-centric banner. If you want Berceau, she's subtixable in the future. This summon is also subtixable in the future. The main quote-unquote bait here is that this is right before Dark Guild War. And if you're an invested Dark player, you want 2 of this weapon. You obviously want the character, and you will want this summon as well. So unless you're like super-duper invested in Dark, this is a skip it banner. You can always pick up Sariel in the future. He's here on every single Legend Gala from now on. So yeah, very easy banner to evaluate. The character himself is obviously fine. The character himself is good. He looks burst centric. So if you care a lot about that, he's going to be very likely be used even on Erish teams. Like he'll do triple strikes. So yeah. I don't know what the Erish team would look like anymore. But yeah. Sidala, Ilse him, maybe. Do you cut 6? I guess you cut 6. Not sure. But yeah. And his Echo will stack with Ilse because it's a unique icon. Very good character for burst on paper. But yeah, ultimately available every month. So unless you are very, very dark focused and you need this before Dark Guild War, which is next week, the week after, in 2 weeks, I think, then yeah, it's ultimately a skipper banner. All right. Chat, say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Good luck if you're pulling. I imagine if you're pulling, you're heavily invested in Dark. I wish you all the Sariels so you can get as many copies of the weapon. If not, stay strong for Halloween. Halloween in a month and a half, I guess, right? Yeah, October Flash is when Halloween starts. Bye-bye.